Hello everyone, and welcome to Smite. Smite is a new MOBA game made by HiRez Studios, the makers of Tribes Ascend and Global Agenda. Up until this point, the game has only been seen at very closed events, and has only just entered closed beta. The game's major difference between other MOBAs out there is that it's centrically based around having a third-person view. Other than the obvious camera change from top-down to third-person, this has really changed multiple gameplay elements. Firstly, this new camera view restricts your view at all times, which allows for more action and PvP based combat rather than farming minions, and promotes this further by allowing you to attain gold and experience when not even hitting the minions. Instead, you are given higher amounts if you last hit the minions, which allows more experienced players to attain more gold and experience than their opponents, while simultaneously harassing their opponents and to try and prevent them from actually getting the last hits. You can still attain a reasonable amount of gold and experience, which means that you're not too far behind, but it's significantly higher when you actually attain the last hit. This new camera position has also meant that the game's map is very different to the traditional MOBA style. It has far more paths, subroutes and mini lanes which link the three major lanes, which are still in the standard 2-1-2 format at current, which produces a more varied style of play whilst roaming. It means there's all these sub-routes and small little paths that provide a large amount of routes during escapes and chases. These new intertwining paths also contain a few jungle mobs, and so if there's a jungle role actually being played, it focuses far more on roaming and ganking, which means that this game, as well as this view, also promotes a more combat style at all times. The item system in this MOBA is based around a rather unique style. Rather than building multiple smaller items and building into a larger item, instead you build a level 1 tier of a particular item, which you then grade up over time. It begins at level 1, and then when it actually reaches level 3, it gives you a very large and significant boost. So at multiple points in the game, you attain a large boost to your power. This system is quite new, and so focuses more on getting an end tier of an item, and is a major detriment to be picking up on multiple of cheap items. This game's champion set are referred to as gods. There are currently around 18 gods in the game, from different religions and beliefs, primarily Norse, Greek, Egyptian, Hindu and Chinese origin. The game's current model seems to be very similar to a trending model across free-to-play games. There are two forms of currency, favour and gems. Gems are a paid currency, which can unlock gods, and is a sole currency for skins. The second currency is favour, which is unused to unlock gods primarily. You can attain this currency by completing games and levelling up. In terms of how to get into the beta, there are two methods at present. The first of which is to buy an amount of gems. The lowest current amount is $8, which translates into around £5.60. This gives you access to the beta, which gives you 2 more keys, which is the second method. Everyone who gains access to the game is given 2 more keys. Thus you can pass these exponentially around your friends, and you can all get a copy. I should be doing a giveaway soon of around 5 keys, and I'll keep you up to date on that around my channel. I hope this helped, and give you a good idea of what Smite is like, and I'll see you next time.